Alright, go for it. Welcome to an exciting episode. If you've been following my behind the scenes on Instagram, then you know the spoiler that my daughter fixed my car. Let's rock and roll. After the last video, with the hope of taking care of the engine sputter, I asked the community what was left that I could do. With the advice that I was able to gather, I was set to do the HEI mod and external coil. It was the next step for me, but I figured I would do all of the first fixes that my old high school tech teacher recommended. There are several in that bundle, and some of them won't make it in this video, but let's do the exciting one. Not very often do I get lazy maintenance jobs to do for the cars on this channel. I sometimes get frustrated during the more intensive jobs, especially when they don't end up solving the issue. And I'd like my kids to be part of those bigger jobs, but I don't want those experiences to be muddied by my yelling, so taking out the plug wires and spark plugs is a nice, easy job that Murphy can do that is also pretty accessible. We brought out the stool, and in any scenario, she was able to take care of the front or left-hand side of the engine. After taking everything out, we took a good look at everything and found, with some corrosion on the spark plugs, that there was an incision on the plug wire to the 5th cylinder. Now, when I was originally doing research for my issue, the interwebs talked about grounding issues, and that one of the ways to check was looking for exposed wire, and that I could run the car at night or in the dark and look for sparks in the darkness. And I couldn't find anything on the top side, but this issue was invisible to those checks. The cut wasn't there for me to see. But just like the Easter eggs this past Sunday, Murphy was able to find it. After finding that, I was hopeful. I was real hopeful, but didn't want to voice that hope and give a potentially negative reaction when doing our first test drive. So we put in the new spark plugs. I got everything as an NGK product. 1, because blue is a fun splash of color, and 2, because they have some good, consistent reviews for the probe. Murphy is in preschool, and the NGK wires are pre-labeled for each cylinder, so we were able to count cylinders and get the leads dropped into the right cylinder. It was really nice to add in extra activities for her to get involved in.
So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now let's find 1. We're going to try to find 1, 3.
On this channel, you've seen me remove and reinstall the intake multiple times, so it's already off, and I took care of reconnecting the plug wires to the distributor. I've done this twice on the channel as well. Let's do the test drive now. Murphy's holding the camera here, and she does a pretty good job doing more than hold the flashlight.
Godlow on the track.
So I think, Murphy, I think you fixed my car. Like, I think you really, really fixed it.
Because I'm a good helper.
You are a really good helper.
And she did. Legitimately. I've been driving it for several weeks now, and I can recognize when the event of engine sputter would occur, and it doesn't. I really think it's fixed this time around. I really think it's fixed this time around. Murph, you're an incredible child, and I can't wait to see the kinds of things you'll do as you grow up. You've already done so many amazing things. Your willingness to help, no matter if it's baking in the kitchen or working on the car, is such an awesome part of your character, and I hope you stick with it. I love you, Murphy, and I always will. Grow strong. Thanks for watching, guys. Now that the big job is done, what do you suggest I do now? What are some good maintenance items I should take care of? List them out. New hoses, fuel filter, windshield wipers, tell me. What kind of bigger jobs should I be thinking about? I'm looking forward to several more videos and giving this car the love it deserves. Thanks for being a part of this journey. Subscribe and hit the bell icon to be notified about my next projects. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Thanks again, and I'll see you guys in the next one.